I'm Joshua Hanlon here at the Museum of Science and Industry in Chicago at the new Brick by Brick exhibit with Adam Reed Tucker. He's the builder of all of these builds on display at the new exhibit, and we are here at the One World Trade Center. So Adam, if you want to tell us about this build?
Yep, this is Freedom Tower. Obviously, it's the symbol after the events of 9/11 and the Twin Towers coming down. And so for me, my interpretation of this, when we were talking, me and the museum were talking about this piece and how could we celebrate it, we wanted to illuminate it from the interior. And in order to do so without having shadows, the challenge of this one for me was there is no internal structure. It is literally all 1x2 bricks. And as we know, 1x2 bricks don't have the center post. And so the clutch power is not very good. And this one has fallen apart several times trying to lift it because it is 8 feet tall. And it was tricky to get the shape and also make sure that the corners, as you're going in, the tapering wasn't thicker than the outside walls. Actually, the opposite was true. I had to make the faces a little bit thicker than the diagonals because there's no overlapping, and so the lighting would have been off and not equal, and so that was the challenge there. And then also the entire top I wanted to do chrome. The spire, I really wanted to make an architectural statement. Regardless of how architects feel aesthetically about it, I thought that using gray brick wouldn't be a poor choice. So I did visit Chrome Bricks, and I love their stuff, as everyone does.
Yeah, they have some great stuff.
And but unfortunately, I chose in this one not to use any Chrome Bricks because, again, this isn't on display at Brick World per se. This is on display at the public, a public museum, and so I wanted to make sure that every component I used was Lego, produced. And so you'll notice that there's some hubs and wheels in there, and there's some other parts that you might notice that are chrome, and then obviously there are a few little gray pieces that just don't come chrome that I needed. But overall, I think the aesthetic is that it comes off silver and shiny and that sort of thing. So this is it's supposed to represent a crystal. That's the architectural essence, my interpretation, and having it illuminated helps achieve that. So, yeah.
Very neat. Thanks for telling us about it. Appreciate it.